Alright, alright, what's up YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys, of course, because we have to take a nice look at the next structure deck for the TCG, and that is, of course, Shaddoll Showdown. So, as of yesterday, there were a ton of spoilers for the list that is for this deck, for this structure deck, so I'm losing my words, and a lot of people are very excited, including myself, because of what the content of this structure deck is, and how much of a change it was from OCG version to TCG version. So I'll be taking a look at the TCG's variation of it. And of course, I do have a video of the OCGs. So there's only two particular cards that were changed, and then the additional cards were added. So without further ado, let's take a look at the list for Shaddoll Showdown. So this structure deck will come out February 13th and 14th. Uh, 13th for the EU, 14th for the NA, SA in Canada, and all other regions within the TCG. So the lineup of this is so we get the three new Shaddoll monsters. We get Kios, Windy, and Ariel. Then we have reprints of Falco, Hedgehog, Skamata, Beast, Dragon, Hound, Zephyr Naga, and Zephyr Core. Then we get some additional monsters in the forms of Blackluster Soldier on Wood Beginning, uh, Lava Golem, Dark Arm Dragon, Fairy Tale Sleeper, Performer Mage, Trick Clown, Armageddon Knight, Felice, the Light Sworn Archer, Light Swarm, I mean, not Light Swarm, Electromagnetic Turtle, Mathematician, Curry Bandit, Peril Cerberus. And then for the spells, we have Curse of the Shadow Prison, El Shaddoll Fusion, Neph Shaddoll Fusion, Super Polymerization, Instant Fusion, Allure Darkness, Foolish Burial, Living Fossil, Pot of Avarice, and Twin Twister. Then for the child cards, we have Resh Shaddoll Incarnation, Shaddoll Core, Sinister Shadow Games, Para Shaddoll Elion, Lost Wind, and Unending Nightmare. Uh, Sorry if it's slowing down. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, there we go. Oh, because it's still loading. Necrofusion, Subterra Secession, and the extra deck monsters are Grysta, Wendigo, Anoyotilis, Shaddoll Construct, El Shaddoll Ala Capone, who is the cover monster, Shaddoll Construct alternate artwork, El Shaddoll Winda alternate artwork, El Shaddoll Shiginaga. So the counterparts to this, of course, is the OCG version. So the differences are the OCG has Fairy Tale Snow, we have Fairy Tale Sleeper. The OCG has Harpie Spider Duster, we have Twin Twister. And the 5 cards that were included in the special pack that came with the structure deck are now just within the structure deck. So here is my overall look at this. This is a structure deck that will be another must buy. We've had a ton of must buys for structure decks literally in the course of the last year. And I'm looking at pretty much Soul Burner. I'm looking at Endymion structure deck where we had Pot of Desires, Left Arm of the Forbidden One. We had just a ton of reprints in that. I don't think we got any reprints in the last starter deck that were viable, but we did get a lot of cards in between it in terms of reprints. You know, Battles of Legends, Heroes of Revenge. We had the special editions that included some of the newer cards and some reprinted cards that were hollows. And we had a lot of good here and there's over the last year, especially in terms of reprints. For the Shaddoll structure deck, you pretty much just get every Shaddoll card you would need in the game. Sadly enough, this kind of drops a lot of the prices of cards, but as I did look yesterday, there were Ultra Shaddoll constructs that were a reprint, and they were only like $1 each from where I seen them, and I was like, oh wow. So this is Shaddoll construct in her alternate form, which is on the cover art of this, as well as the alternate artwork for Shaddoll Winda. And I love the alternate artworks of both of these monsters. Although I do like Construct's original look, I think this is honestly a. I honestly do think the alternate artwork for both Winda and Construct just means that they were the most popular of the Shaddoll monsters, especially Construct, because we all know how she got hit on the list. And Wenda's limited status for a minute did kind of hurt of people who wanted to play Shaddolls. Now, in my overall consent of what the Shaddoll structure deck is as a whole, it is a great structure deck for anyone who wants to. Well, I mean, because the whole sense of structure decks and starter decks is to get newer players invested into the game. And it is a great way when you have a ton of reprints. You know, I mean, look at the reprints that we have. We have all the Shaddoll monsters within the game. We have BLS coming back. We have Armageddon Knight, which is some great reprints right there. We look at spell cards. We have Shaddoll Fusion. We have El Shaddoll Fusion, Super Polymerization, Allure Darkness, Instant Fusion, Living Fossil, Pot of Avarice, which just got unbanned. And I'm sure a lot of people would like to upgrade their commons if they have commons. Joey's World does have Pot of Avarice, and I believe Yugi's Legendary Collection also has Pot of Avarice. I think it's either Yugi or Joey. I know for a fact one of them has the updated text on Pot of Avarice before Pot. No, after Pot got banned in the TCG around 2013. So yeah, it's Joey. It's Joey who had the reprint of Pot of Avarice. I think it was Ultra. We do have the inclusion of Twin Twister. Like the thing is, we expected there was going to be a change between spell cards in terms of Feather Duster not being unbanned, and then having something to replace that. And we knew Snow was going to be replaced as well. We just didn't know which fairy tale they were going to replace it with. I think Sleeper was a okay option because I think the Magician structure deck had Rella, and she was able to search for particular monsters who shared the same attack she did. So it is nice to see Sleeper in there, and I think Sleeper would be a great combo for Shaddoll if you want to play it on more of a casual level. Other than that, I think you have other options that'll just fit a lot better in your deck outside of for light monsters in general. Speaking of light monsters, we do have prints of Felice, the Light Swarm Archer, and in combination with that, we do have Performer Mage Trick Clown, who's happened to be one of two of my favorite. Well, actually, I enjoyed the entire lineup of the Performer Mages that were the most popular of them all. Band, Plushfire, Mirage, Mirror, was it? Performer Mirror Gate, Mirror Coat, and then we had Trick Clown, Damage Juggler, and Hat Tricker, which were a good favorite combination of mine because of the fact that they had such great interactions with each other and in the field itself. Then we have, of course, the reprints of all the Shaddoll spells and traps, Core, Net Shaddoll Fusion, L Shaddoll Fusion, Shaddoll Fusion. So you have a good range of that. I was expecting some cards that would be okay to send to the graveyard. Like I really was thinking they would put Breakthrough Skill in here just as a little throw in, or maybe Skill Prisoner, just so that the added monster effects could be protected. But Lost Wind is not a bad thing. The Unending Nightmare, I never actually expected them to reprint the Unending Nightmare, and that is actually a card someone suggested to me a while back about Unending Nightmare. It would be a great card in some other decks that I play. So it's nice to have that a reprint. There's a lot of fusion support here as well because we know Super Polymerization and Instant Fusion are both stuck in here. We do have, of course, Necro Fusion, which helps you fuse from the grave. And, I mean, look at the ton of fusion monsters for the Shaddolls. We have the Shaddoll Fusion lineup here. We have every attribute and every monster fitting for that attribute. Wendigo, Anolatilis, Construct, Ala Capone, Winda, Shiginaga. So you have the entire lineup with and Greista, because oops, I forgot him. But yeah, Greista is also in here as well. And even though some of these monsters do get a rarity debuff, it is nice to see them here because some of them needed the rarity up. I think Geista was only a super or ultra, and I think they just wanted to reprint him because I think he's kind of still one of the harder ones to get. I think no one beats out Shiginaga in that sense because I just looked at Shiginagas and most of them are sold out or they're like extremely high price. I think now because of this reprint, some might go down, and I think some of the basic ones will go back up. My overall look at the Shaddoll deck itself is that it is a must buy. So I get them when they come out or pre-order them as soon as you possibly can. I'm going to be taking some time actually to invest in Shaddolls myself, just as another deck to pick up because we all seen what happened with Sky Striker. And I have a little bit of hope for that deck, but I do want a little backup because of the fact that, well, I do like spellcasters. I love spellcasters. Spellcasters next to Winged Beast. And then these are dark monsters, which happen to tend to be something I tend to run towards. Because Great Reapers were also a dark attribute spellcaster deck, and I ran to them very, very fast. So, um, yeah, I'm very excited about this, and I hope you guys are too. I will leave a link in the description box for you guys to see the list itself, or if you want a visual of it, I can also leave you a link to TGS anime where I actually watched him open the structure deck live on his channel. Well, actually, I think it was pre-recorded and it was set to premiere yesterday at the time of this recording. So I was really excited about that. So I will leave all that in the description box for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested in the Shaddoll structure deck, or just overall, what do you think of the Shaddoll structure deck, and do you think it was a great lineup for the cards that they put inside? So let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because that does make a difference so you guys can know when I upload my content. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. HJ signing out. Take care.